And therefore, as a free man, I take pride in the words, Ich bin ein Berliner.
John F. Kennedy's infamous words made history in 1963 when he anticipated a free Berlin. Hardly any other megacity has changed as much as Berlin has in recent years. The capital of Germany is hardly recognizable since the reunification in 1990, ending a 30-year-long division that was the Berlin Wall. The city has become quite pretty, even modern despite being full of memories of bygone days. Today, Berlin is the most multicultural city in Germany. Berlin's population of approximately 3.5 million people include about 500,000 citizens with a foreign passport. People from 185 nations have their permanent residence in the city. It could mean challenges and opportunities for the future of the city that never sleeps. 4 teenagers from the US and Canada want to satisfy their curiosity. They roam the multicultural urban jungle a bit off the beaten tourist paths, and they find some roads less traveled.
We are from Wir sind Berlin. Wir sind Berlin is a non-profit organization which offers tours from young people for young people. And I really enjoy my work as a tour guide because I get to know different people throughout the world, and I've got the possibility to show them a bit of Berlin and where I come from.
Hi guys, my name is Dennis. I grew up in Berlin and I'm a student here. My other profession is to guide tours through Berlin of young people to show them a different Berlin, not the regular parts of the city, but some special parts.
As you can see on the sign, we're now at Maybachufer, and it's an international market for food, clothing. You can smell really nice things, you can eat many nice things, and it's got this really oriental flair. People who live around here, they're getting their weekly groceries here from this market, which is on every Tuesday and Friday. And so we're really lucky to be here.
You can really have here like the Turkish Arabic flair with all the people coming from parts of the Middle East, and it's really very international and very nice. You can hear Turkish and Arab and of course all the other languages like English, French, and it's really a good place to be.
Ich habe gerade einen Apfel gekauft.
We are in the Admiralsbrücke right now, and in the evening it becomes a hotspot for young people. They are sitting here talking to each other, and in summer times it's really nice.
In Quebec, we just go chilling in the bar, so it's strange that people just hanging out on the street.
In the neighborhood there's also a synagogue, and there are also several mosques because there are a lot of Muslims here as well. And so it's really very intercultural.
The area is becoming more and more expensive because it's getting more and more popular because young people come here and also the rents are going up a lot.
What are you doing when you're out?
We mostly hang out with friends, go to the movies, go get something to eat, stuff like that. Just, what German teenagers do.
As you can see here, we have a very large amount of rain coming in on the eastern front, coming towards the west.
We are now here in front of one of the most beautiful mosques we have in the city. The special thing about that mosque is that we are on Turkish ground. This part of the city is part of Turkey. And it's because this was part of the Ottoman Empire, and the embassy of the Ottoman Empire was here.
One really important thing why Muslims build mosques is, as I described you before, everything here has a structure.
I learned a little bit about like the Islamic religion and all that in school, but I've never really been inside a mosque. And he taught us all about like what the different parts of the mosque meant.
I shall give you some information about Kreuzberg, like how was it 30 years ago, 40 years ago, and how is it today. 30 years ago it was like just a place where worker families were living. Like maybe you can compare it to a small part of Chicago where a lot of people from Puerto Rico or Mexico just came to work and sent money back to the families. But today it's more like a place where people are hanging out. It became like a new city or a new part of Berlin, and there aren't that much differences or like problems between the youth and the German youth and the Turkish youth or something. They're just like one big family, just doing sports together, going to school together and all the things.
Wir sind die Lunatics, wir tanzen seit 6 Jahren zusammen hier in der Nauni-Ritze. Wir trainieren hier 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Das muss bei uns hier unten, muss das ganz schnell gehen. Bum, ha. Wir kommen alle aus dem Kiez, aus Kreuzberg, Neukölln, Wedding, Schöneberg und sind alle Jugendliche und die meisten machen ihren Abitur und in unserer Freizeit tanzen wir, weil wir es lieben.
Ich bin hier aufgewachsen in der Waldemarstraße. Das ist eine Parallelstraße hier im Kiez. Die Nauninritze war schon immer eine Anlaufstelle für Kinder und Jugendliche hier aus dem Kiez. Hier gibt es ganz viele unterschiedliche Angebote, sehr viel im kreativen Bereich. Also hier können die Kinder beispielsweise töpfern, handwerkliche Sachen machen und ihrer Kreativität freien Lauf lassen. Diese Einrichtung ist ein Zufluchtsort. Ja, das bedeutet, diese Einrichtung gibt Sicherheit für die Jugendlichen.
Hallo, ich bin MC Rex. Mein richtiger Name ist Ozan Aksual und ich bin seit 4 Jahren jetzt in der Naunienritze und seit 4 Jahren rappe ich auch. Hier habe ich das Rappen gelernt, hier habe ich Schauspielerei gelernt, hier habe ich Theater gelernt, hier habe ich alles gelernt.
Es ist so, dass hier viele Jugendliche nicht gerne zu Hause sind, eher aus sozialen schwachen Familien mit vielen sozialen Problemen und können sich hier, sage ich mal, austoben und können sich hier ausleben, können sich hier zurückziehen und hier unter sich sein.
YAM heißt Young African Art Market und das ist auch gedacht, dass YAM Leute durch Eigeninitiative, wie zum Beispiel Heinz, sich ja selbst verwirklichen können. Er hat Hang zur Kleidung, wo dann afrikanische Mode verkauft hier, ein anderer verkauft Kunsthandwerk, Schnitzereien, Trommeln. Mit Eigeninitiative, wenn einer hier ein gutes Konzept hat, hat er hier eine Möglichkeit, zum Beispiel auch aus der Arbeitslosigkeit rauszukommen und hier eigentlich selbstständig ein Geschäft aufzubauen. Das YAM unterscheidet am meisten von anderen Party-Locations oder Bars einfach das, dass wir ein Verein sind und wir alles, weil wir ein Verein sind, Überschuss erwirtschaften, geht bei uns alles in soziale Projekte, meistens Kinder und Jugendliche, wo wir dann Fußballturnieren organisieren, Basketballturnier. Künstler und Kreative generell, Graffiti-Artists, bekommen die hier eine riesige Chance, die Jugendliche, richtig zu lernen, wie macht man Graffiti, die Kunst dahinter, nicht einfach nur eine Schmiererei. Und natürlich, wenn sie gut genug sind, bekommen sie von uns auch Möglichkeiten, durch unsere Kontakte Jobs zu finden. first you prepare with the left hand.
Oh, okay, okay.
And later you come with the. Look at me, like that. Come on. 1, 2. 1, 2. The left and right. 1, 2.
Left and right? Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Okay. Okay.
How important is it for the teenagers for yam in this district?
Was auch halt ein ganz großer Part ist im Yam, ist einfach, dass die Kids von der Straße kommen, sie gut aufgehoben sind. Mütter können und Väter natürlich auch ihre Kinder hier abgeben.
I love boxing and everything.
I think when the sun comes out, it will like.
This place is nice even if the sun is not there.
And I want this to be in Montreal.
Yeah.
This is the wall that separates the German, the Berlin. So this is the east and this is the west part.
Well, here's one of the most famous pictures and paintings. That's the kiss of brothers. Brezhnev and Honecker are kissing each other here, and it's just a sign of friendship of the Soviet Union and the former GDR.
Come by the East Side Gallery, we give you here the original East Berlin visa stamp with the East and the West Berlin gate stamp. With that visa you can cross from the West to the East side of Berlin with this history postcard together. Berlin with the gate stamps on the rear side, all of them American, Russian, British, French. You get this and the 100 East DDR mark. You got this to cross the borders.
Thank you.
Here you can see the Trabi. It's the car of the former GDR, and it breaks through the wall because you can see November 9th of 98. It's the date when the wall came down, and that's why the Trabi breaks through.
The artists, they come from all over the world, and like what Alex said, they all have a different meaning, and I just think it's like wonderful and beautiful.
I learned that Berlin is actually a lot more international than I thought it was. I thought it was just kind of all German people, but it's not. There's Yam, or Yam, however you pronounce it. There's just a lot of different types of people here, and it's a cool cultural place.
I would take to my classmate that we should go to the Yam because it's really nice. Also go to the mosque.
To me, Berlin is all about learning about being multicultural and having different religions, different foods, different peoples from all around the world. And to me, I believe that describes Berlin.
Really enjoy all the things that Berlin does for the young people, like the house that we can go and take dance classes, and the Yam where you just can go chilling and play volleyball or boxing. It was really fun.
Bring it in, you guys. Bring it
in. We are Berliners now.
Like, ich bin ein Berliner.